Assalamu alaikum. My name is Tajammul.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Habibullah.
Habibullah, I'm going to tell you a story today. The title of the story is The Cruel Guardians.
Okay.
This story is about the little girl who used to live in her late father's house. Her father died recently in a car accident. And unfortunately, when she was a child, she lost her mother as well. So the only guardians she had were her uncle and aunt who she was living with. But unfortunately, the uncle and aunt were cruel to her. They used to punish her even on the slightest mistakes she made. So, unfortunately, on a hot summer day, she made a blunder, and uh, what could be the next?
What could have happened?
Okay, actually what happened is her uncle, as a punishment, threw her out in the streets. It was a hot summer day, and the only comfort she had was a little teddy bear which she was holding with her. So imagine a child with only the
hot summer.
yes, in a hot summer day and the hot streets. She did not have any shelter. She was just roaming around in the streets finding a shelter. And at the end of the day, she found a random house. She sat down on the stairs of that house.
We have to just think how a gardener can do that. A
Yes.
small little girl in its hot summer. How can
And this is just really hard, Vanjan.
we can't imagine
And-
that.
Yes, and the same happened with the owner of the house. She was Mrs. Shella, and she was really kind-hearted.
Okay, listen. Did she really help her?
Fortunately, yes. As she was kind-hearted, so as she saw the girl in miserable condition, her heart goes like, what could have happened with her?
She's such a noble lady.
Yeah. So she picked the little girl and asked what happened to her. The girl told the story, and she was kind enough to offer her a warm place to live in. After that day, the girl grew up with Mrs. Shala, and her life got smooth after that.
That's such a nice story.
Yeah.
I love
That's full of emotions, that's
Emotion.
full of hurdles, and at the end it has a good conclusion.
it.
So it's
Such
a good
nice
story.
story. I love it.
Thank you.